Hey folks, Jiminy Critic here with a movie review for you and the family. On this particular one, I'm going to talk about the new movie, Shrek Forever After. That's right, this is the fourth installment of the Shrek series. I think the first one came out like in 2000, 2001. And here we are at Shrek number 4. And they claim that this is supposed to be the finale, the final version of Shrek, but you know, who knows? Hollywood says they're going to stop things and start them over again. They say they're not going to continue, and they continue. So as far as we know, this is the last one. But I'll tell you what. Obviously, this is an animation movie, comedy, adventure from DreamWorks. It's rated PG, so you and the family can go check out this film together and have some laughs, have some fun. I'm sure if you have kids, they're familiar with this Shrek and his story and all of his friends. And I just got to tell you a funny thing. My little son says that he wants to see the Booger movie. He's like 3 years old. And I didn't know what he meant, and I found out that he had heard that Shrek is an ogre, but he calls him Booger. That's the word that he heard, so he wants to go see the Booger movie. And Shrek is green, so you know. Anyway, the movie's about an hour and a half long, not too long for the little guys, long enough for the adults. Of course, you're getting the voice characterizations again of Mike Myers, and Eddie Murphy's back, Cameron Diaz, Antonio Banderas, Julie Andrews, John Cleese. All the familiar voices and characters that were in the other movies are in this particular movie again. And the story's kind of fun because it has elements of one of my favorite movies inside this Shrek movie. My favorite movie of all time, if I had to pick one to keep, that is the only one I could ever watch again, is It's a Wonderful Life. You know, Jimmy Stewart back in the day. I just have fallen in love with that movie a long time ago and really enjoy it. Well, it gets to the point in this particular fourth issue of the Shrek story that Shrek is kind of feeling bummed out with the everyday routine of married life, and they got the 3 kids now, and it seems like nothing is ever fun or adventurous. People aren't scared of it anymore. You know, he was a big ugly ogre, and he used to make people run away and screaming away from him in fear. Well, he's just a friendly old big guy now, and he's kind of tired of not having his old life back. So it starts to happen. What would it have been like? He makes a pact or a deal with this little guy, you know, Rumplestiltskin, about getting a day back where he could just do whatever he wants, but not realizing when he signs off this deal with Rumplestiltskin that all sorts of bad things are going to happen. Well, anyway, he goes into this alternate life and universe where nobody that knows and loves him in the real world recognizes him, knows who he is, or cares about him anymore. And what happens to poor Shrek when nobody knows him anymore, all the people he loved and cared about? So that's where the story of this Shrek Forever After goes. You got to see it. I'm not going to give the ending away to you, whether or not they get back to the normal life or stay in the parallel universe. You're going to have to watch the movie. I think you can take the family and have a lot of fun with the fourth and supposedly final installment of Shrek, Shrek Forever After.